Hey, Alien vs. Predator enthusiasts, have I got a model kit for you? This is the UH-1D Huey. Get to the choppa. So if you want the chopper from the Predator movie, this is your model kit that copies the ones in the movie. We're going to show you all the greatness about this model kit and how awesome it really is. So this is a perfect scale for your miniature wargaming. Now it is going to be very fragile because of all these little bits. I am not completely done with this yet. I still have to add some plates in the back here and there, and then paint up everything individually, it looks like, for a lot of this. So this is going to be, you better be a master kit builder to do this one. This one's pretty intricate, and I'm going to show you how intricate this thing gets. It's also really fragile, so when you're gaming with this, you got to be super delicate with it and be very careful. But this will make your games a lot more authentic if you're going to do like a Predator campaign, which I'm doing. And hopefully I will be able to put it on this channel once I get a battle report put together. But anyways, this is the UH-1D Huey, 1/48 scale. Again, this is going to be perfect scale for 28 millimeter or 32 millimeter miniatures. This is a little Weyland-Yutani Commando from the AVP board game. These are discontinued now, but you can see that that's the right scale. We also have this guy. Here's Hawkins. He is a miniature from Studio Miniatures from their Turf War Z set. And anyways, he is exactly the right size for this. If you look in here, you can see all those little gold things. Those are seat belts. Pretty neat. A lot of model kits are including this kind of metal now, which is pretty interesting. Like a lot of my seat belts I cut from here, and it's metal that you can bend really easily, so you can do like hyper details. And this thing, it's taken me 2 days to really work on it, off and on. But it is hyper detailed. I'm still not done with it. There's still little tiny bits to put in here. The doors, I'm going to paint the doors first before I put on the windows and then glue them on. I might even put a pilot in here just to kind of add to it. But yeah, this is a really cool kit. It was really fun to build. But again, you have to really know what you're doing and double check those directions when you are building it. I had to check, especially for this, like all these little pieces are separate in here. And I really had to check. Now, there are some details inside here that you didn't really have to put on, especially if you're just going to glue these sides on. But you can kind of see them in there. But again, really hyper detail. I'm going to have to get in there and paint all these little petals and stuff before I put the glass on there. Because, it's got some clear glass. And then, again, with this one, you want to be able to glue this on with something that's not going to fog up your windows after you're done. Because when you put glue on plastic, especially clear plastic, it will fog it up if you're not using the right kind of glue. So I need to look into that and see what kind of glue I need. So yeah, here it is. And it's got these little guns here on these little fake sliders. I glued it in place. And so I'm going to have one door open and one door closed, and then probably put a pilot in there. Yeah, it's a really cool kit. There's even like strap seat belts that go for these guys that are out of this gold metal. So let's get way up in there. Look at the detail. All those bullets, I had to put those in there by hand. Like, so much of this is individually placed in here. Like that seat is 4 or 5 pieces. I can't remember how many pieces that seat's made out of, because you got this little panel here on the side, that was a separate piece. The cushions were a separate piece. The back was a separate piece. The legs that go underneath here that you don't even see, those are separate pieces, and you could barely see them in there. Yeah, this is all separate pieces. Each one of the seats are separate. The bottom railings are separate. Even these little tabs on the tips here are separate. I don't know why they had to go, like even these little divots, I had to put those on separately. These little pieces. Like, why would you need to do that? I don't know. But I gotta put some more glue on that one. But anyways, it's a cool kit. I really like this kit. I mean, this is not going to spin on you, so you don't let the other gamers play with this, because these aren't going to move on you. But yeah, it's a really cool kit. And again, Like the scale is perfect. Absolutely perfect. So if you're going to do a get to the choppa scenario, you know, get some of these miniatures from the Turf War Z game by Studio Miniatures. There's also a Dogs of War set. I have a link to where you can get another knockoff version of the Predator team on my website, avpwargamer.com. I'm going to try to put other links. Now, this thing I got from Amazon.com. It ran me about 50 or 60 bucks. And again, this is a highly detailed model. And again, you need to really know what you're doing with model kits and how to read I So enough of showing you off that. I'm going to get the instruction manual out and just kind of show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I cut some of the pages out because it has these really cool fold-out posters. But here, this is to give you an idea of how complicated this model kit is. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's just the cockpit. Boom, the chairs, the seat belts, everything separate. Seat belts separate, seats separate. We'll get into the color paint schemes too. But it tells you how to paint it too. Like it tells you, like, use dark gray here, use flat black there. So it's telling you how to do this accurately. Like this kit is not joking around. It wants the people who built the darn thing to like this kit and be like, hey, I built that. I know how that goes together. You know, I mean, and it's going to take you a little while to build because you've got to really look at these instructions carefully. Look at the gun. That's how you build the frickin' gun. It's not one piece. You have to take the little gold metal, fold it, put it on there, glue it there, glue it there, glue that little itty bitty piece in there. But I can't complain. It's so detailed. It's so cool. All right. And then it comes with, excuse me. It comes with even more accurate drawings on how to paint this dang thing. So you've got that color scheme there. And then you got this color scheme here, complete with the nose art and all that stuff. So this is telling you how to paint this thing up right. So, like, especially if you're ex-military and you had to fly one of these things, it wants you to be proud of it. You can tell. Like the craftsmanship and the drawings are super accurate too. At least I think they're accurate. I've never flown one of these. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, check it out. Taiwan Air Force, German Air Force using the same vehicle. Japanese Air Force or Japanese Army there. It's kind of a camo scheme. So it's showing you how to paint this up. And it comes with decals too. So okay, so there's your little metal bits, which are these. You don't even have to use all of them because, I mean, like, you're not going to see all that detail in there. But here are the transfers. And the nose art transfers are hecka cool. Okay, so we have, there's the dashboard and some pinup art. You know, I might even use some of these on my dropship. And then here you go for all the different armies. So you got, you know, the Japanese, the German, all that kind of stuff. So there you go. So what do you guys think? The UH-1D Huey? I think it's an automatic buy if you're a Predator fan and if you do miniature wargaming, because that's going to be perfect. Like, every little detail is perfect. There you go. Yeah, what a great find. Amazon.com.